Hey guys, we are back for another reaction video, and I'm feeling rather nerdy today, so I put on my nerd glasses. Now, I don't actually have glasses. These are fake glasses. I do need glasses though, so this is, I guess, a test run. I bought these for one of my previous videos, the imposter video. You should check out the imposter video. It's a comedy video. I wore fake glasses in that video, but I thought that I would wear them for this video because this is going to be the sequel. This is going to be the conclusion of the naming countries Sporkle video. I did a test video, by the way, and whenever I look at the camera, the reflection, by the way, I got a new light. I have a light right in front of me. I don't know if it works or not. I mean, it obviously works, but I don't know how to set it up properly. So the lighting might not be good enough. I don't know. There's a lot of new stuff going on today. Got my glasses, got my light. I also have a new XLR cable because I noticed in my previous video there was some popping and clicking. I don't know if it was because of the XLR cable or not, but I thought might as well just get a new one anyway. And so the reason I have the glasses on, this is going to be another naming countries Sporkle. It's going to be the conclusion, hopefully the sequel. So I made a naming countries Sporkle, naming countries video, I should say. It was one of my first ones. It was like episode 6 or something like that, 7. I don't remember exactly, but I decided no, maybe it was after that. But I had already done the U.S. states, and I absolutely destroyed those Sporkles. I got perfect because I had already memorized all of them. And then, so maybe a few episodes later, I decided, hey, let's try and do the countries because I know that I don't know all the countries. I don't know where all of them are, and I was not going to perform very well on them in the video. And so I thought that it might be more interesting to watch me fail as opposed to excel. And so that's what I did. I did not do good at all. I did quite badly, actually. I actually did better than I thought I would, but how I thought I would do, how I thought I would perform was quite bad. And so I did perform quite bad. The best continent that I did was South America, I believe. I got 9 out of 12. That was my best. North America, I think I got under 50%. It's kind of funny because I live in North America, but as I said in that first naming countries video, by the way, it's really hot. I don't know why I have my hat on. If you're wondering, it's not to hide my baldness. I don't really care about my baldness. It's just in the wintertime, my head gets so cold. But today it's actually quite nice out. I think it was 32 degrees. It's basically freezing. So 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius. And I already lost what I was about to say. Yeah, North America. At the beginning of the previous video, you should watch the previous video if you want, because I did not do any preparation for that video. I just was using whatever knowledge I had initially, and I was going to try and perform at my highest level, which was not very high at all. And so North America, I was surprised because I knew there was North America and I knew there was South America, but I was trying to remember my teachings from school back pre-2000, and I remember them talking about Central America. I remember Central America being a thing, and so I don't understand. I mean, I guess if it's just North America, there would be like 3 countries, but I did not. I did really bad. I did okay in Europe. Honestly, I did pretty good in Europe and Asia. I still got probably under 50%, but around 50%. I did absolutely horribly in Asia, Africa, I should say, Africa and Oceania. So, which leads us to this. So I'm going to name off all the countries in the entire world, and we're going to be doing it by continent, just like the previous video. So we're going to start with North America, my home continent. Okay, countries of North America. I'm not going to be playing under the clock. We're just going to do practice mode. And so we're going to do 2 rounds. So we're basically going to go through all of the continents. So there's North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Oceania, right? I think that's it. There's also Antarctica, but there is a Sporkle for Antarctica, and it's literally just Antarctica. So, but we're going to go through all of those first. And for this one, I basically just have to type it out. And so this round one is going to be me. I'm going to be pointing. I mean, you can just write them out. You don't have to point. But I'm going to point, and I just to like prove myself. And then I will also have to spell them properly. So the first one is going to be about pointing them out and spelling. And then we're going to do all the continents. And then we're going to do round two. We're going to do it all over again. However, they have different sporkles where it'll give you like a random country in the continent, and you have to click it where it is with your mouse. And so that tends to be more challenging, because how I go about memorizing all the countries, I sort of do it in a specific order, and I know which country is next to which country. But if there are no names, then it tends to be trickier, at least for me. So the reason I'm doing this is back Wednesday, way back 2 days ago on Wednesday, I thought, hey, I want to start, because I've been wanting to make a sequel to that Sporkle video for a little while now, but I had to study, and so I was putting it off a little bit. And then Wednesday, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to start studying these countries. I'm going to start memorizing these countries. And so Wednesday, I memorized all of the countries: North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. And then I kept doing the Sporkle. So I would basically do the Sporkle, do as many as I could, and then I would give up. And then I would try and memorize as many as I could, a few more. Then I would do the Sporkle again. I would just keep doing the Sporkle over and over and over until I had them all memorized. And so I did those 4 continents. I memorized those 4 continents on Wednesday. I continued practicing on yesterday. And then yesterday night, I did Africa and Oceania. So I memorized those. And then Africa was tough because there's like 50 countries, and I didn't know, like I had to memorize their location as well and their spellings. And a lot of these countries, like especially the smaller ones, I didn't even know the names of them. And so it was kind of tricky to memorize all of them. However, I memorized I think there's 195 countries or something. And I memorized all of them, and I'm feeling real good about myself. I did like 2 rehearsals of what we're doing today, just to make sure I remembered all of them. I did that earlier today. So I haven't done it in several hours. So it's possible that I'm going to miss some. However, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get all of them. With that being said, I think I just jinxed myself. So let's get to it. We're going to start. Right here. Obviously, this is my homeland. That's Canada. By the way, some of these countries, I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm going to mispronounce them on purpose. Other countries, I'm going to mispronounce them unintentionally. On purpose? Not on purpose? Yeah, not on purpose. And then, yeah, so basically that's it. So if you hear me say something stupid, it might be intentional, it might not be. You can call me stupid if you want. So the bottom one is the USA, United States of America. Then we have Mexico. I've been to all these places. Yeah, so in my previous video, I was sort of like, because I started off the video saying I was watching these, those videos where someone would go into the downtown of a city and they'd ask like a bunch of kids questions, random like knowledge questions, and easy questions, and they wouldn't be able to answer. They would give wrong answers. And some of them were geography questions. And I was sort of giving those kids the benefit of the doubt because this was in the USA, and look at how big the USA is. So it's just, why do you have to know about Europe and all that sort of stuff, right? Because you have USA, we have Canada. I mean, I live in Canada. Literally the only country that we have a land border with is the USA. Actually, that's not true. Recently, we also have a land border with Greenland. It's way the hell up here. Apparently there's an island there. It's called Hans Island. I'm just going to show you this, actually. I learned about this recently. Because I was trying to think, like, I'm pretty sure Canada only has one land border with the USA. We only share land border with the USA, right? And I was going up to Greenland because Greenland is right next to the tip of Canada, and there's an island right here. And if you zoom in on the island, you can see that there's a land border right here. Greenland on the right, Canada on the left. There's nothing on the island. Apparently this island was disputed for years until 2022 when apparently they reached an agreement. It was disputed. I mean, there's nothing on the island, but anyway. But I was trying to give the kids benefit of the doubt, because if you live in Europe, I feel like you or even Asia or Africa, you would know a little bit more about geography, stuff like that, considering how many more countries there are in Europe and Africa and Asia, etc. Okay, right here, this is Guatemala. Guatemala. Whenever I read Guatemala, I think of Michael Scott doing his impression of a little Guatemalan boy. It was, I forget what the episode was. They were doing some sort of skit, and he was doing an accent. By the way, about glasses, how I said that I needed glasses. I actually like how they feel. My previous video, the imposter video, I thought I actually looked better with glasses. I also had the wig on though, but I don't know why. I feel like I was looking good. And then I know it's a low bar. I know this is a low bar. My face normally. But I thought I was looking really good with the glasses and the wig. Let me know in the comments if you agree. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, with glasses, just before the video, I blew my nose. I blow my nose constantly. Here's my Kleenex to prove it. And it was really annoying blowing my nose with glasses on. So it's a good thing I don't have to wear glasses, because I would have to take them off every time I have to blow my nose. Okay, we're going to get through these sporkles, don't worry. This one here is Belize. Now, I've been to Belize. I can't spell it. Belize. I've been to Belize, but I haven't set foot on the ground. I went to Mexico with my mom when I was like 10. This was in early 90s, like 92 or 93. And we ended up flying to Belize first. Apparently the plane had to stop at Belize, so we went to the airport, but we just stayed on the plane. And then we went to Merida, I believe, which is around here. And then, so that's it. I've been to Canada, US, Mexico, and Belize, and that's it. I'm not very cultured, I guess. So this one down here, this is El Salvador. I've been really talking myself up on memorizing all these countries, so I better perform, or else I'm going to be embarrassed. I actually intentionally didn't practice for the last several hours to try and give myself a chance to screw up, because if I would have kept practicing, there would have been no chance for me to screw up, but there is a chance. I might spell something wrong. And so this is Honduras. Shout out to the Klingon homeworld, Duras. This one is Nicaragua. This one is Costa Rica. And this one is Panama. One of these questions in those videos I was talking about was the guy would ask the kids, what country is the Panama Canal in? And honestly, I didn't know. I didn't even know Panama was a country back then. I know it is now, but... So I would have got stumped by that question. So it's a good thing he wasn't asking me. Okay, now we're going to do the stuff over here, the little islands. These were the islands that really gave me trouble. These were the countries that gave me trouble in the previous video. Actually, a lot of countries here also gave me trouble. Literally, the only ones I knew in my first video was Belize, Guatemala, obviously these three. Belize, Guatemala, and Costa Rica. I missed out on all the other ones here. Okay, so up here at the very top, we have Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah, Barbuda. All right, then under that, we have Dominica. All right, and then over here, we have Barbados. Yes. So there's Barbados and Barbuda. So we have two barbs in this little square here. Then under that, we have St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then down here, we have Trinidad and Tobago. We say Tobago. Trinidad. I knew Trinidad and Tobago was here. or I did name off Trinidad and Tobago in the previous video. I didn't spell it properly. I didn't know how to spell it properly. So, and then up here we have St. Kitts and Nevis. Below that we have St. Lucia. And then below that we have Grenada. So it is pretty easy to memorize this stuff because there's Barbuda, there's Barbados, so 2 barbs, and then there's a Dominica, and then there's Dominican Republic right here. So we have 2 Dominicas. There are 3 saints. So we have St. Kitts, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent, and then we have a Grenadines and a Grenada. So we have 2 Grenades. So there are similarities between a bunch of the country names, which does make it easier to memorize. Okay, so 5 left. Now we're going to do all this stuff here. This is the Bahamas right here. I mentioned this in the previous video. I had no idea that the Bahamas were so close to Florida. They're right next to Florida. I had no idea. Then underneath we have Cuba. And then underneath that right here we have Jamaica. And then we have Haiti. And then we have Dominican Republic. Yes, 100%. Good. So we've done that. Now we're going to go to South America. South America is really easy, actually. I feel like that's the easiest one. Well, it also has the fewest countries. All right, let's turn the timer off. We'll play quiz. Yeah, so previous video, I got 9 out of 12 on South America. I did my best. I don't know why. I don't really know much about South America. I knew of several countries, and I was able to list them off. Some of them I know where they are, at least in the previous video I knew where they were. Others I didn't know where they were, but I knew the names. So let's start. This one is Colombia. I missed Colombia in the previous video. I knew of the name, it escaped my mind. This is Venezuela. This one is, these 2 I did not get in the previous video, and I also didn't even know their names, I feel like. So we have Guyana or whatever. Then we have Suriname. All right. The big one here, this is Brazil, obviously. Brazier. Then right down here, this is like the head of the penis. That's what it looks like. Don't fire me. What is this? Uruguay. You are gay. Uruguay. Paraguay is right there. Right down here we have Argentina. Then to the left of that we have Chile. Then we have Bolivia, Peru, and up here we have Ecuador. Apparently the equator goes through Ecuador, right? That's what I heard. That's what I learned as a child. Good. So we're off to a good start. Now we are going to Europe. What the hell? Come on. Is the internet going to stop? Okay. That would suck. I'm trying to make a video here, and the internet's not working. It's being real slow for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so we have 47. Yeah, so I basically gave those kids a break because there are 50 U.S. states. And if they remember all the states, then what's the difference between them remembering all the states and then Europeans remembering all the countries of Europe, right? Because it's basically the same number. However, those kids also don't even know. They probably couldn't even name 10 states in those videos. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being too lenient and generous. All right, so where do we start? Let's just start up here. We'll do Iceland. Then we will do United Kingdom. Untied Kingdom. The untied Kingdom. You may notice that England, Scotland, and Wales and Northern Ireland are not in this quiz because they're not countries. Fight me. Don't fight me, but let me know in the comments if you're okay with that. Ireland. And then let's go down here. That's Portugal. I watched two Portuguese telenovelas today. Holy crap. The girls on that show. Oh my God. To the next, we have Spain. And then we have our first little country. Andorra is right there. And then above that, we have France. And then above that, we have Belgium. If I can spell properly. Above that, we have Netherlands. Netherlands, my home away from home. My mom was born in the Netherlands. I mentioned this previously. She was born in Rotterdam. She lived there until she was 11 or 12. And then she came over to Canada. And so I'm half Dutch. I've never been there. My sisters have been there, but I've never been there. I did have, like, my cousin and my aunt and uncle came to visit us when I was really young, like 10 or something. Once again, I was 10. And we ended up going to a hockey game. And I remember the guy, my cousin, he was a couple years younger than me, a few years younger than me, and he didn't speak any English. And so it was kind of a strange visit. However, we were cheering for the hockey team, and he was saying, "Let's go Rangers," in his with his Dutch accent. Oh, by the way, we have another little guy. It's Luxembourg right here. Okay, and then right here we have Germany. Yes. Above that we have Denmark. Denmark. Then up here we have Norway. Here we have Sweden. Now this is one I got wrong in my previous video. I was really confident about Scandinavia. Because I knew what countries form Scandinavia, and I was like, yeah, I know all the countries. I know where they are. However, I thought Sweden was here, and Finland was here. Apparently, Finland borders Russia. I guess I didn't know that, so that was shocking to me. Finland is right there, and Russia is the biggie guy. For some reason, Russia and Turkey down here, they appear both in Europe and Asia. Why, I don't know. Obviously, Russia is just so big that it's sort of it lands in both. But Turkey, I don't know why Turkey appears in both. You know, back in the day, I feel like I was trying to remember, my schooling, and I was like, isn't Russia its own continent? I always thought Russia was its own continent because it's so huge. Apparently not. Okay, so I did Russia. Let's go here. That is Estonia. Then below that, we have Latvia. And then below that, we have Lithuania. All right, so then right here, we have Belarus. Right here, we have Ukraine. Right here, we have Moldova. I just ate supper. Right here, we have Poland. All right, so now we're getting into the nitty gritty. All the little countries here. These little countries, it took a while to memorize all these ones. All of these ones here, I was very confident with. Except I also had to memorize the little guys, like Luxembourg, Andorra. We have a few more as well. So let's start with right here. This one is Czechia. And then next to Czechia, right here, we have Slovakia. I remember when I was memorizing them, I had written in Czechia, and I was like, what the heck is this one? I can't remember what this one is. But it's Slovakia. Back in the day, Czechoslovakia was a country. And so it's written just like how the country was, how its name used to be, basically. Czechia, Slovakia. So that's easy for me to remember. Now, apparently Yugoslavia was a country as well. I don't know what countries formed Yugoslavia, but I've heard Yugoslavia it was a country back when I was a kid, I feel like. I'm not 100% sure, but you hear it being mentioned on TV shows. I feel like it's mentioned on Seinfeld once. I might be mistaken there, but I feel like it is. Anyway, let's continue. We have Switzerland. And then in between Switzerland and Austria, we have Liechtenstein. So this one I had trouble spelling. I was able to spell it yesterday, and then I went to do my rehearsals today, and I couldn't spell it properly. And then I did my second rehearsal, and I still couldn't spell it. But I think I know what it is now. So it's Lie. Maybe I don't know what it is. Chtnstin. Yeah. Okay, good. I know what it is now. And then we have Austria next to that. Okay, then right here, that's Hungary, because Hungary borders Romania. Romania is the big guy right there. Okay, now let's go back over here. We're going to do Italy. So there are 3 little guys in Italy. 4 if you want to count Malta down here. So there's Malta. The Vatican City is right there. All right. And then we have one, or maybe this one isn't actually in Italy, but it's near Italy. So there's one here, and then there's one here, and then there's Vatican, and then there's Malta. So it's Monaco's on the left, San Marino's on the right, and Liechtenstein is up there, Andorra is over there, Luxembourg's up there. All right, so right here, this is Monaco. And right here is, what did I say? San Marino. I was trying to think of how to memorize San Marino. I could just think of Dan Marino, the football player, because not that I'm a football fan, but he was in the movie Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And so I would just have to think of that in order to remember Dan Marino, San Marino. All right, so let's do this one. This is Slovenia. It's funny, I've never forgotten Slovenia. Even though it's quite a small country, you know, there's a popular hockey player from Slovenia, Anze Kopitar. He plays on the Los Angeles Kings. Very, very good player. And so he's from Slovenia. So I've never forgotten Slovenia. This one right here is Croatia. And if you look at it, it sort of looks like a C. It looks like the letter C. All right, then in there we have Bosnia and Herzegovina. Perfect. This one is Serbia, home of Djokovic, I believe. Novak Djokovic, the tennis player. Then we have this guy right here is Bulgaria. So we have Romania and Bulgaria. Bulgaria, by the way, birthplace of Nina Dobrev, I believe. I think that's true. I just thought of that right now. Ooh, she came over to Canada, so she's part Canadian as well. And then we'll do this one. We'll do Turkey. Now, I spell it like the animal, but they have it spelled like this. Turkey. Right down here, we have Cyprus. So I knew Cyprus was a country. And I was trying to type it in the previous video in like 3 different continents. And I didn't get it at all. I didn't get it in any of them because I was spelling it incorrect. I think I did spell it like this for one of the continents, but it wasn't in that continent, so it didn't show up. But now I know that it's spelled this way and that it's in Europe. And then right here we have Greece. Okay, 4 left. So right here, this is Albania. Right here, this is North Macedonia. And then above North Macedonia, we have Kosovo. And then right here, we have Montenegro. Perfect. So we're 100% so far. No mistakes. And I haven't screwed up the location either, which is good. I did screw up the location in one of my rehearsals today for maybe a couple of them. And I also forgot a couple names. So I'm a little worried about forgetting. Now, what's after this? We're going to do Asia. So all these 4 continents I've been memorizing since Wednesday. And Africa and Oceania, I've only been memorizing since yesterday. All right, so let's do countries of Asia. Once again, we have 49. Almost 50. Okay. So where do we start? Where should we start? Let's should we start at the bottom? Let's start at the bottom. So like where is it? This little thing right here, this is a country. Apparently it's Timor-Leste. I used to know a guy named Timo. He was Finnish. I used to know a lot of Finnish people when I lived in Sudbury. And so that's how I can remember Timor. And then all this area right here, that's Indonesia. All right. And then the stuff above it is Malaysia. And then there's a thing right here. That's Brunei or Brunei. All right. Then we have right here, this is the Philippines. Now, I'm trying to think. No, I think I did finally get it in the previous video. I know I had trouble spelling it because there's a double P right there. Philippines. Then we have Taiwan. We have Japan. I'm just trying to figure out which way we should go. Should we... Okay, let's just do Russia. See, this is a continent. Look at how big Russia is. Good God. And okay, now we'll do South Korea. And we'll do North Korea. All right, now we're going to do Mongolia. And we're going to do China. Okay, so now we're going to go back down here. Going to do this one sort of looks like a foxtail or something. This is Vietnam on the edge there. And then this one right here, that's Cambodia. Oh, I forgot one already. It's Cambodia. Cambodia. Yeah, this one right down here is Singapore. Forgot about that one. That doesn't count as a screw up. But you know, I was supposed to mention that because it's down here. This one right here is Laos. This one right here is Thailand. This one is Myanmar. And then this is actually India. India's right here, but this is a part of India for apparently. So I'm not going to type India yet. Right here is Bangladesh. Bangladesh. This little one is Bhutan. Yes. This one is Nepal. Home of the biggest mountain in the world. What is it? Mount Everest? And then we have India. This one down here, that's Sri Lanka. And then this one right here is Maldives. All right. Making good progress. Now we're like halfway through. Oh, kind of funny. There's only this many. Next to India, we have Pakistan. Next to Pakistan, we have Afghanistan. Okay, then above that, we have... so we have Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. And then above that, Kyrgyzstan. Then we have Kazakhstan. Apparently there's an... Apparently you don't have to write the H. Huh? Is it after the K? Oh, it is after the K. Okay. So I guess that counts as a misspelling then. I just misspelled something. But I did know how to spell it. Underneath there we have... What the heck is that? This is Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. Yeah, so... Uzbekistan. And then Turkmenistan. Yeah, so this is all the stands. Stan and all the stands. Right here we have Iran. Let's go up here. We have Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Up here underneath Russia we have Georgia. Right here we have Armenia. And then this guy is Turkey. What? How is that Turkey? Tukri? Okay, so there are a few little guys over here. I'm wondering which... So there's Lebanon, then there is Palestine, and then there's Israel. So let's do that. Lebanon. So, I mean... I don't know why Palestine is down here. It's actually like right up here. And then down here is Israel. So they have it like... I feel like the labeling is not optimal. And then right here we have Syria. Below that, we have Jordan. And then we have, this guy is Saudi Arabia. This is Yemen. Yes. This is Oman. This is United Arab Emirates. You just have to write UAE. This little guy right there is Qatar. There's another little tiny one right here. I can't even see it, but it's Bahrain. And then there's another little guy right there, which is Kuwait. We have one left, and it's Iraq. Another hundo, yes. However, genius level Einstein, yeah. Average score 80, like, yeah, right. Okay, so now we're doing Africa. And I also have to restart my music here because the gosh darn visualization stopped. All right, so let's do the countries of Africa. Okay, so I feel like we're going to be challenged now. If I can get through Africa, then I think I can get through Oceania. There's potential for me to screw up, but I feel I'm pretty confident. The question is, where do we start? Where should we start? Should we... I like to mix it up. Okay, okay, we'll do this. Say Seychelles, that's what I call it. Seychelles. We have Comoros. Down here, okay, this is a Mauritania? No, Mauritius. Mauritania is up here, but it's an MAU-R. Mauritius. This is Madagascar. All right, right here is Mozambique. Mozambique. This one is Tanzania. Okay, this one is Kenya. This one is Somalia. Then this one is Djibouti. This one is Ethiopia. Apparently there's a really good coffee from Ethiopia. This one is Eritrea. Okay, so let's continue. This is Sudan. This one is Egypt. Now, yeah, so when in the previous video, you know, because part of the video is me pointing them out. It's not just typing them in, it's me pointing them out to showcase my smartness. And in the previous video, I literally was only able to point out 3 countries in Africa. And I wasn't able to name, I think I named like 12 or something out of 54. It was an absolutely horrible showing, horrible display of knowledge. Now, the 3 I got were down here. Now, I did know of Egypt, obviously, and I knew it was up here, but I think I said it was like either here or here. I can't remember. Apparently, Egypt's right there, obviously, because it borders Asia, I guess. Yeah, that's Asia. All right, so let's continue. This is Libya. And then up here we have Tunisia. And then we have Algeria. And then we have Morocco. Okay, so apparently this is the Western Sahara. I don't know who owns that. Apparently it's not part of Africa. Like, what? So I don't understand that. But either way, this is Mauritania. All right, so we're going to continue going the perimeter, I suppose. Then up here we have, let's do this one first. That's Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde? When people say they're going to Cabo, they're not talking about this, right? Like there's a Cabo in Mexico, right? I think. Like Western Mexico or something. Then here we have Senegal. All right. Right here, apparently this is the Gambia. The Gambia. And then right here, this is Guinea-Bissau. And then this is Guinea. So once I start typing in Guinea, it's going to trigger Guinea. But I want to do Guinea-Bissau first, but you can't. So we're going to do Guinea first. And then we're going to do Guinea-Bissau. Good. Okay, this one is Sierra Leone, I think. And this is Liberia. And then this is Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. Okay, Sierra Leone. Not to be confused with Natasha Leone, who apparently died recently, didn't she? I feel like she's my age. She's like early 40s or something. Or no, I feel like she might be a little older than that. She was in American Pie, obviously. Apparently she had dated Fred Armisen. What did I say this was? This was Liberia. All right, so this one is Cote d'Ivoire. There is a hyphen there. Not a hyphen, an apostrophe. I did not include that because you don't have to. This one is Mali, right? Yes, Mali. This one is Burkina Faso. Okay, and then we have triplets. We have Ghana, Togo, and Benin. Ghana, Togo, and Benin. Good. And then up here we have Niger. Perfect. And then underneath we have Nigeria. So if I were to type Nigeria, it would trigger Niger. But I wanted to do Niger first. Let's do Niger. We're going to do this one second. This is Chad. Chad looks like a Chad. It's like you're looking at his face from the side. So here's his nose, and here's his like strong chin, and then he's got like a nice haircut, a fancy haircut. Okay, and then Nigeria. All right, making good progress. Then we have Cameroon. Canarib? Obviously that's not right. My right hand was on the wrong part of the keyboard. Cameroon. It's going to have some more water. Oh. All right, to the right of that is it's a republic. It is the Central African Republic. Central African Republic. Okay. This one is South Sudan, obviously. And then underneath that, we have Uganda. Okay, then we have Rwanda. And then underneath that, we have Burundi. All right. Then to the left of that, we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And why is your name so long, by the way? And then to the left of that, we have Republic of the Congo. It's not a democratic. It's not a democracy, apparently. And then to the left of that, we have Gabon. And right here, this is Equatorial Guinea. So once again, we have similarities. We have a Niger, we have a Nigeria. We have a Mauritania, we have a Mauritius. We have a Sudan, we have South Sudan. We have Democratic Republic of the Congo. We have Republic of the Congo. We have Central African Republic. We have Uganda, we have Rwanda. And what else? There are 3 Guineas in Africa. There's Guinea-Bissau, there's Guinea, and there's Equatorial Guinea. And there's also Papua New Guinea, which is in Oceania, which we're going to do next. Now, this one right here, this is Sao. I'm just saying this incorrectly. Sao. I have to like sound it out so that I can remember how to spell it. Sao Tome and Principe. Oh, Tomo. No, it's Tome and Principe. Okay, good. This one is Angola. Whenever I say that, I think of Angola, Texas. But like I think of Texas, but there's not an Angola, Texas, right? I actually Googled Angola, Texas, and apparently Angola is the biggest like prison in the USA, but apparently it's in Louisiana. This one right here is Malawi. Fuck! Oh, I just disgraced myself. I got one wrong. I am so disappointed. I want to kill myself. Cut that out of the video, please. Both, the part about me wanting to kill myself, I mean. Cut that part out of the video. I don't want the video to get deleted. What is this? It's Zambia. God damn it. So there's Zambia and there's the Gambia. I'm so disappointed in myself. This one, I was doing so well. I wanted to do no mistakes. I mean, that was, well, I mean, this is just an extra challenge that I'm adding to this sporcle. Now it's going to be, if I make a mistake in the next round where I have to pick them, then that's going to be an actual mistake. This was like a mini mistake. So this one is, I like playing with my glasses. I don't know why. Mozambique. This is Zimbabwe. Then we have Botswana. And then we have, what the heck is it called? Namibia. And then we have 3 left. So we have, this one right here is Eswatini. This one right here is Lesotho. And so I knew of so basically the 3 African countries that I was able to pick out in the previous video were Eswatini, Lesotho, and South Africa, which is this one right down at the bottom. The only reason I knew about Eswatini and Lesotho was because I used to watch these GeoGuessr videos on YouTube, and often Eswatini and Lesotho would appear in the videos, and so that's how I learned about those. So let's do South Africa. All right, so I did get 100%. However, I did get one wrong. I did mislocate one of the countries, and I'm extremely disappointed in myself, and I wish I was dead. So now we have one more, what is this called? One more continent for round 1. And then we're going to go on to round 2. And I'm going to try and redeem myself. I'm going to try and win back my audience who is pulling for me. Okay, there are only 14. So, all right, so let's just start from up here. This is Palau. This one is, I've already forgotten what. Oh, Micronesia. This one is Marshall Islands. So there are 2 different islands. There's a Marshall Islands. There's a Solomon Islands. Just trying to make sure Marshall was up here and Solomon was down there. And now we have what looks like an orbit area with all these circles. So this one right here is Kiribati. This one over here is Nauru. This one here is Tuvalu. And then there's also a Vanuatu, which is right here. So there's Nauru, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. So we have 3 countries that end with U. Palau also ends with U, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I can make it make more sense if I sort of pronounce the U at the end. Okay, so this one is Samoa, right? Below that we have Tonga, and then right here we have Fiji. All right, like I said in my previous video, I think I probably said in this video, I did horribly on Oceania. Basically, all I knew was Australia and New Zealand. I think I did get Samoa or Tonga as well. And then I did get Papua New Guinea, but I didn't know how to spell it, so it didn't trigger. but I did absolutely horribly. So this is Vanuatu. All right, this is Solomon Islands. This is Papua New Guinea. This is Australia. And this is New Zealand. Good. Okay, so I did quite well. I missed one. I mislocated one of the African countries, and I'm still really upset with myself, and I wish I was dead. Once again, I still wish I was dead. So now we're going to do round 2. So let's go back to North America. And we're going to do find the countries in Northern America. Okay, so let's play. I'm going to have to scroll down slightly. All right, so what does it say? Costa Rica. All right, so I need to focus now. No more mistakes. I want to impress all the ladies watching this. Costa Rica. So we have Panama, and then we have Costa Rica right there. Okay, and we have Panama, as I said. Dominica is over here. So at the very top, it's Antigua and Barbuda, and then we have Dominica. Good. Guatemala is next to Mexico. Trinidad and Tobago is the one down here. It's right above South America. I don't know why it's not a part of South America, but it's not. So let's do Trinidad and Tobago. You betcha. United States, obviously, is right here. Cuba is right there. Dominican Republic is this one right there. Barbados is in here. So Barbados is the one on the side here. It's the side piece. Barbados. Mexico is right here. Mexico looks really big, by the way. I mean, it looks small compared to the US and to Canada. However, compare this with one of the European countries. It's got to be pretty big. I think Mexico City is the biggest city in North America. I feel like it's bigger than any of the US cities, right? It's like a ridiculous amount of people in Mexico City. So what are we doing in Mexico? Obviously that's Mexico. El Salvador is this little one down here. Honduras is the one up here. Jamaica is this one right there. Nicaragua is this one right there. Haiti is this one right here. Bahamas is this one right here. Yes. Sometimes I get Barbados and Bahamas mixed up, but I just have to think because I have to remember Barbuda. And Barbuda and Barbados are in the same area. So that means Bahamas are over here. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay, so let's do this. So this is, what did I say? This was Antigua and something, Barbuda. Then we have St. Kitts and Nevis. Dominica. What's under this? St. Lucia. Okay, so that must mean that this is St. Vincent and the Grenadines because Grenada would be down here, right? Good. Antigua is up here. St. Lucia. So what did I say? St. Lucia is this one? No, that's Dominica. Yeah, it's already green. St. Lucia is this one. Right? Whew, this is tricky. I'm just waiting for it to show up as red. Canada, obviously. Grenada is this one down here. And Belize we have right there. St. Kitts and Nevis is right there. Good. Okay. One down. We have 5 left. So what are we doing? South America? This one should be really easy. I think I can do this in like 20 seconds. Okay, so let's play. Suriname is this one. Colombia is this one. Ecuador is this one. Argentina is this one. Uruguay is the bottom one, right? And Paraguay is this. Guyana is next to Suriname. Brazil is the biggie. Chile is the one that looks like a chili. Peru is next to Chile, is above Chile. Venezuela, home of the Vuvuzela? I don't know. Bolivia is this one, and this is Paraguay. There you go. 39 seconds, but I was not going as fast as I could. All right, so we got South America out of the way. Now we're doing Europe. Okay, so Europe is going to be tricky. Hopefully I can do Europe. I should be able to do Europe. Yeah. I feel like after that mistake in Africa, I should be able to knock this out of the park now. So we'll do find the countries of Europe. Okay, so we have Spain. Spain is right here, next to Portugal. Kosovo. Okay, so we're starting off with the small. Kosovo is this one right there, I believe, because we have North Macedonia right there. Kosovo's right here. Romania is the big guy right there. Belarus is this guy next to Russia. Poland is next to Belarus, next to Germany. Bosnia and Herzegovina is this one. It's in the middle of, it's basically in the entrance or whatever, the sea, the curved sea apparatus of Croatia. That's what I'm trying to say. So Bosnia and Herzegovina, yes. Croatia is, once again, the sea. Denmark is up here. Andorra. So we got another small guy. So there it is right there. Andorra is right next to Spain. United Kingdom, obviously, is right here. San Marino, we got another little guy. So what did I say? Monaco is here. Liechtenstein is here. San Marino is here. And Vatican City is right there. And Malta is right there. So it should be right here, right? So we have Monaco, Liechtenstein, and San Marino. Dan Marino. North Macedonia is underneath Kosovo. Serbia is this one right here. Netherlands is my home country, my home away from home country, which is right here. Right? Yes. Portugal is right there. This also looks like a face. There's the nose and the lips. Norway is up there. Liechtenstein is this one right. No, it's not. It's this one right here. I almost picked Luxembourg. Liechtenstein is in between Austria and Switzerland. Yes. Bulgaria is below Romania, home of Nina Dobrev. Sweden is right in the middle there. Ireland is over here. Lithuania is the bottom one, so there's like three here. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Russia is the biggie, Avi. Slovakia is next to Czechia, so it should be right here. Turkey is over there, Avi. Vatican City is right there. Perfect. Malta down there. Moldova is up here, next to below Ukraine. Yes. Albania is down here. Estonia is up here, as I said. Czechia is next to Slovakia. Czechia, Slovakia. Luxembourg is right there. Montenegro is right there, next to Kosovo, above Albania. Slovenia is the little guy right there, above Croatia. Greece is down here. Austria is next to Switzerland. Belgium is underneath the Netherlands. Switzerland is right here, next to Austria, as I said. Yes. Italy is right here. Looks like a boot. Finland borders Russia, apparently. I learned that. France is right there. And we have Monaco. Monaco. Where did I say Monaco was? Right here. Here's Monaco. So we have Monaco, we have Liechtenstein, and we have San Marino. We have Vatican City, we have Malta, we have Andorra, we have Luxembourg. So yeah, right here. Monaco. Latvia is right here. Iceland is up there. Cyprus, the last of the smalls. Germany is right here. Ukraine is right here. And one left, Hungary. I've got them all right, so this must be correct. Hungary is next to Romania. Yes, 100% on the Europe. Good. So now we're doing Asia. Find the countries of Asia. Okay, so do I have to scroll down? I do not have to scroll down. Okay. So let's do play quiz. Indonesia. So Indonesia is this big ass one down here, right? Yes. South Korea is right there. Iran. Okay, so Iran is the big guy. Iraq is the smaller guy, right? Yes. Nepal is right here. Yes. Azerbaijan. Okay, so we have Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. Oh, geez. So these are so small, they're really hard to click. I had to go into my mouse settings and turn on enhanced pointer precision just for this. Okay, so apparently I can't minimize this by clicking on it. So what is it? Palestine. So Israel's on the bottom. So Palestine is right there then. All right, so Thailand is, I think it's this one. This is Myanmar, Thailand. So this is Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand. Laos. All right, Tajikistan is right here because this is Kyrgyzstan, this is Uzbekistan, and this is Turkmenistan. So Tajikistan is right here. All right, Malaysia is this one. Yes. Russia, obviously. Way the heck up there. Israel is the one down here. Perfect. Afghanistan is next. Here we have India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Lebanon is over here. Good. Timor-Leste is way down here. Oman is this one. Singapore is down here. Yes, it's below Malaysia. Kuwait is this one up here. The little guy right there. Sri Lanka is down here. Vietnam is this one. Armenia, as I said, is this one, yes. Uzbekistan is underneath Kazakhstan on the left. Yes. Yemen is right here. Syria is this one. Iraq is right there, next to Iran, next to Syria. Cambodia is right down there. Bahrain, where's Bahrain? Bahrain is over here. This little guy right there. Right? There's also Qatar. Oh my God, they're so close together. So I know Qatar is this guy right there. So that must mean that Bahrain is this one. Bahrain, okay. Japan is over here. Brunei is this one right there. Mongolia is this one right here between Russia and China. Myanmar is this one. India is this one. I mean, I could pick this one, but... Oh, okay. I thought there was a border here, but it looks like maybe it's just a lake or something. I don't know. India. Saudi Arabia is this one. North Korea is this one. Turkey is this one. Kazakhstan is this one. Jordan is this one, right next to Israel, Palestine, underneath Syria. Jordan. Maldives is this one right down here. Bangladesh is this one in there. United Arab Emirates is this one right here. Qatar is right next to it. China is the big guy right there. China's really big too, eh? Pretty big country. Did you know that India has more people than China? That seems insane to me because there are tons of people in China. And China's bigger too. So what is the population density per capita in India? That must be insane. Apparently Canada has one of the lowest, but that's just because Canada is so big. And so like if you go in a city, like if you go to Toronto, there's a lot of people in Toronto. But if you go up north, there's nobody. Probably similar with Russia as well. There's a lot of people in Russia though. Kyrgyzstan is underneath Kazakhstan. Bhutan is right here. Georgia is right there. Taiwan is down here. Pakistan is next to India. Philippines is right there. Turkmenistan is right here. Well, this is the last one, right? So Turkmenistan is below Uzbekistan. Yes. Okay, so far I'm 100% on all of these. So let's try and make it another 100%. Oh, I didn't think I needed my keyboard. I still need my keyboard. Okay, so what's after Asia? Africa? So we did North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. Now we have Africa and Oceania. Yeah. Okay. Find the countries of Africa. Go to hell. All right. Let's turn off the timer. I probably don't even deserve my glasses after the debacle of the first round where I mislocated one of the African countries. Yeah, it was Malawi. I said Malawi was this one, but ooh, that's a stain on my legacy. Practice mode, 54 countries. Let's get right to it. Niger is this one, and that's Nigeria, right? What? Did it say Nigeria? I thought it said Niger. So apparently I can't read. These glasses don't seem to work. They actually make it harder to read. Africa is kicking my ass. I'm so depressed now. I wanted to show off to YouTube, and now how am I supposed to post this video now? I'm going to have to re-record the video. I'm so sad. I probably just misread it. I'm so pissed off right now. Anyway, Senegal. Let's try and finish this off. Senegal. Burkina Faso is this one. Lesotho is this one. Egypt is this one. Tanzania is this one. Morocco is up here. Seychelles is right there. Ghana is this one. So Ghana, Togo, Benin. Sierra Leone is up here because this is Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone. Tunisia is up here. Madagascar is down here. Guinea is this one. Uganda is this one. Mauritania is... So there's a Mauritius down here. Mauritania is this one. Gabon is right here. Eritrea is up here. Liberia is right here. Sao Tome and Principe is this one. Guinea-Bissau is this one right next to Guinea. Republic of the Congo. This is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So this is the Republic of the Congo. Djibouti is the little one right here. Zambia is the one that I thought Malawi was, I believe, right? Yes. Cote d'Ivoire is right there. Eswatini is this little one there. Namibia is this one. Namibia, yes, is this one. South Sudan is below Sudan, obviously. The Gambia is this little one right here. See if I can click it. Okay, Cameroon is this one. I hate this red. Kenya is this one. Sudan is the big one right there. Mauritius is right here. Chad is this one next to Niger. Benin, Togo. Angola is this one. Angola, Texas. Rwanda is this one. Mali. Where's Mali? Mali is next to Mauritania. Togo is, like I said, right there. Libya is the big one right here, next to Egypt. Algeria is the big one right here, next to Libya. Botswana is down here. Central African Republic is the one above the Democratic Republic of Congo. Burundi is the one under, so there's Rwanda and Burundi. They're the smalls. Okay, South Africa is down there. Somalia is over here. Mozambique is right here. Democratic Republic of Congo is right here in the mid. Malawi is this one that I thought was Zambia last round. Zimbabwe is this one. Ethiopia is this one. And Nigeria is this one. Cabo Verde is right here. Equatorial Guinea is right here. And Comoros is right here. Well, I did it, but I missed one. And I'm so disappointed in myself. And I am just... and I'm absolutely disgraced. I'm so sad right now that I've let, I've let my subscribers down. I've let the audience down. I feel really badly. So let's try and finish this video off on a positive note. Oceania. Where is it? Find countries of Oceania. Find the countries of Oceania. All right, practice mode. 14, so let's try and do this. Samoa is this, right? Nauru is this. Solomon Islands, so there's Marshall Islands there. Solomon Islands are right here. Fiji is, so that's Tonga, so this is Fiji. Tonga. Papua New Guinea is this. Micronesia is this. Marshall Islands is this. New Zealand is this. Vanuatu is that. Palau is up here. Australia is this. And Tuvalu is that. Kiribati is there. Okay, good. Okay, so we ended on a positive note, but I'm so sorry to anyone watching this that I wasn't able to get 100%. I made a mistake in both rounds, and they both featured different countries, but both in Africa. So it matches what I mentioned in my previous video, because I think I wrote something on the YouTube thumbnail, said something about dumb Canadian can't name more than 3 countries, or what, can't point out more than 3 countries on a map or something like that. It was very wordy, but trying to do some self-deprecative humor. And, I was trying to redeem myself in this video. I did much better. However, I did make 2 mistakes. I'm so sorry. And hopefully you'll see me again if I haven't killed myself.